Is an assault weapon? Well, according to California, it has nothing to do with how many bullets are in a magazine, whether or not it fires at a certain rate, whether or not you have to do anything special other than pulling back the charging handle once. It's whether or not it looks at all like an ergonomically and tactically useful gun. Now that's the gun control, anti-gun control lobby version of it. Okay? Okay. And this is from Cali Gunner because, seriously, if you want to learn anything about making best practices designs for guns, you're going to have to look up California compliance laws, including pattern compliance or dimensional compliance and all the other crap they put in that makes the ATF look like a freaking simplistic process. God help me. But anyway, here we go. What is the non-gun control lobby offending yada yada? What about the people like me who are practical engineer designer types? You're not allowed to make your gun look like you stole it off of an army vehicle van. You are not allowed to have a gun that looks like you are ready to fight a war. You are not allowed under any condition to have a gun that looks tacticool because you don't need it. Make the gun look like something that somebody would have used for hunting in the 1950s, you're fine. The minute you make it look scary looking, impressive, like maybe you have a tiny wiener, yeah, California compliance also means you're going to have to man up and make it look like something your great-granddad would have owned. I'm being insulting on purpose because on the worst end of the spectrum, that's about as bad as it gets. Because California, I wonder if you were surprised by this, is so obsessed with superficial visual appearance bullshit that literally you can make this into a California compliant gun. But seriously, flare gun launcher, you guys are, it's already literally the reason I started making these videos. Anyway, you can't have a thumbhole stock. You have to have the grip and the stock integrated. It cannot protrude downward. So ergonomics are out. You have to fire it like an old style rifle or I guess a BB gun from Daisy. Pistol grips are out. Telescoping stock. You can make a folding stock apparently still. Other. What else? Forward pistol grip. Okay. So, and they didn't go after the barrel shroud, so you can use that as your grip, right? What about a tube magazine? Have any of you actually thought of making it look like what looks like a double barrel shotgun, but it's literally just a tube magazine? You'd be surprised how many bullets you can fit in that. Oh, that's right. You really don't want to do that with AR-15 bullets. But anyway, here we go. This is what they're supposed to look like. Well, not really supposed to look like this, but this is technically compliant with California rules. That's right, because you can't get your thumb in there, or if you can, it's got something else going on, blah, blah, blah. This actually kind of works. And this way you can have an unlimited magazine rule. You don't have to use minimal you don't have to use a 10-round mag. And like I said, if you just use integrated magazines, maybe that would be okay because you can find a device for feeding a shotgun's tube magazine. You could also maybe have multiple tube magazines integrated into it. Just saying. But again, oh, that's right. Pointy bullets on the primers of another pointy bullet, and then you drop it, and that's not good. So yeah, it is a dumb rule in California, but you can get around it by just converting over to the dark side of making your gun not look scary. The only thing left on that thing that looks scary, you notice how on this one, it's literally just a block of plastic so you can't put your thumb through it? You see, and this one, technically you can't get your thumb around it. But yeah, you can, but you can't. You get the idea. These are break-offable. Okay, if you really want to have a weapon, or if you need to have a weapon, and you need to make it to where you can fire the weapon and keep it so that you're compliant with whatever Machiavellian bullshit they come up with. Okay, fine. But you can just take a Dremel to it or just pop off the parts. You can make these quasi-breakaway. There's ways of getting around rules that are stupid like this. But since it's mostly superficial, why not just stop making them look tactical at all? Just get rid of the rails and the crap. Make everything integrated into the gun the way you like it when you figure out what you want. Take off all the plastics and metal. Half of this is plastic, I swear. And just make the damn thing into a gun that complies with their bullshit rules, but gives you one major advantage. It's yours. It's a gun. You can build it. I'm advocating for people to actually follow the laws in California so that you have a gun that nobody can really bitch about. Stop making them look like an Uzi. Stop making them look like an AK-47. Stop making guns look scary. If that's your intent, honestly, there is some reason to harass you, I guess, right? Okay, now that I'm playing devil's advocate and Hillary's advocate, let's get on with it. This looks literally like a joke. Like, this is your logic diagram for figuring out what the hell whether or not assault weapon or 50 BMG rifle. What? Illegal and unregistered assault weapon or 50 BMG. Really? What if it's a 49 BMG? So anyway, yeah, this is California. And again, calguns.net is your friend. Just read the whole website. Just start from there. Ignore me. So anyway, yeah, just look it up from the people who had to wade through the cesspit of laws. And here's Pew Pew Tactical because, you know, awesome. But if you're actually wanting to know what these rules are based on, there's that damn... Seriously. I mean, really? California centerfire semi-auto rifle identification. But hey, they'll let you build a pipe shotgun as long as it's a muzzleloader. Right? And yes, there's a Wikipedia article on it. And it's not very old. For crying out loud, this is something that... Good God. Different options to avoid registering a gun in the California DOJ or putting yourself on the list. Or just simply... Anyway, so this is my conclusion. What you should have done when you got that AR-15 or AR-10 or whatever. Did you get it to have a functional, ridiculously versatile, low-cost, easy-to-maintain, totally sustainable gun? Or did you buy it because you're a military gun fanboy? Okay, now the reveal. These are actually bizarrely practical firearms. They really are. When there weren't any restrictions on it, most of the country doesn't restrict them so much, you could get one of these things and customize it to fit you. I mean, in so many ways, it's bizarre. It's crazy. And it makes it to where a person would have something that would work for them, whatever it is they want. It's a basic platform you can alter any way you want to. I'm trying to create one myself by kind of ripping off a couple of companies that made poly-barrel capable guns. But one of the things I have to do is make it California compliant. I have to make it to where it looks like grandpa's old rifle or a 22 Daisy BB gun because they don't bitch about it so much. By the way, did you know that the Daisy BB gun barrel was designed to look like a shotgun barrel just because? It really, lever action shotgun. Anyway, if any of you want to learn how to make your gun less likely to cause California laws to pop up like pimples on someone's butt, don't make them look like this. Make them look like this, or even better, make them look totally innocuous. You might want to look up how similar this is to a type of air gun that's used for sports shooting that's a 50 caliber. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and good luck with all of that. You'll need it. So will I.